Hello, so I am at home during this coronavirus situation where a lot of us are spending time inside a lot. And I made a garden in the past. I don't know, it's probably about 3 years ago, 2 years ago now. And it was my first time making like a bigger garden like that. And I was thinking about doing it again this year. And with things being shut down, where we were away from school, doing online stuff, I thought it might be a good idea to do another garden. So, still have some of the things kind of laying around from last time, some older soil and stuff like that. And so the first thing that I worked with is I have a pot that was something like this one, kind of just growing whatever it was growing. And I don't have all the tools with me, like I don't have a little hand shovel that I know where it is right now. Excuse me, but I did know where a regular shovel were. So I used those to kind of just turn this soil, and I was working on just pulling out some of the old roots of stuff, some kind of random roots and stems. I put the stems over in another pail that can be used for composting if I choose to, which I don't know if I'll keep up with that, but I just put it there, and I was like, well, if it does become a composting bin, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hope I didn't just I had like seaweed before this. And I couldn't, I don't have like a hand shovel, so I just grabbed a little, this little shoe put on helper thingy. So I thought that might work just for digging a little bit. Just want to dig, holes to transplant some little plants that I got today from Home Depot. So these are some of the plants I got today, and unfortunately I only saw like one plant that said heirloom when I was looking, and these don't say they're organic either, unfortunately. But what I got was little romaine one. They don't come with very much in these little ones. It's like maybe 2 plants, 3 plants. I also got some peppermint. So there's like different types of mint: sweet mint, peppermint, chocolate mint. Peppermint seems to have been a little harder to find recently, so I grabbed that one. Here's a sweet basil plant. Smells good. I also got a pea plant. Peas are fun. They just look neat when they grow. So here's a little pea plant. And then one I probably got the most for my money. I'm looking at this one. There's not even a little plant coming out of it. But anyways, was this curly kale plant. This came with 6. And these were all around $4 a pot. So I'm thinking I will go and transplant these to begin with. I was also looking up because I was wondering, like, how can you take a plant like this and multiply it, right? Because like you want to be able to multiply what you're getting, so you're not spending a ton of money like buying all these plants. And I watched this one video which I actually posted on my Facebook page, and it was talking about how you can like cut near the node of a plant, which is just like little separation rings that go down the stem of some dichotomous plants. And you can actually put those in water or soil, depending on what the plant needs, because some need water, some need soil. So he was saying you can actually put those in water or in soil, and he showed how they can reroot. You can grow a new plant, which does take more time, but it's a way to multiply the plants that you already have. So that would be something fun to do. I don't like this one. It's different because it's this romaine one, because the leaves kind of grow up out of the soil, whereas that might be more possible with something like this sweet basil plant, because there are stems coming out with the leaves on them. So that was another thing I learned. He did a really good job kind of explaining where you want to cut and how you want to go about that whole process. So I guess I will start then, since I probably won't be trying to, whatever. I'll start with the romaine. I was going to say I probably won't be trying to start a new plant from it, but who knows? I might at some point. So I'm just going to try to set the camera down, position it, so hopefully you can see what's going on. Alright, so, hey Kobe, this is Kobe. So here's the plant, and what you want to keep these little stems just so you remember what you, no, buddy. You want to remember what you planted. So you want to put that near where you're planting. And then I'm just going to dig a little hole. See if these come with instructions. So, hey, move. He's very curious about what's going on right now. So this just says, oh cool, here it is. So these need part shade for 3 to 6 hours. And then they need to be spaced 10 to 18 inches apart. You want to plant them the depth of the container that they're in, and then they take 21 to 75 days to mature after they're planted. So double thinking this is, if you're putting different plants together, you want to put the shady ones together with the ones that need shade, and the sun ones together with the ones that need sun, because they're going to have different requirements. And you don't want to kill the shaded plants trying to put the sun ones where they need to be. So let's actually take a look at these other ones. So we know that romaine needs some shade. Let's see. Well, this peppermint also needs part shade, so those two could go in the same pot, spaced out. Sweet basil needs full sun. So I'm actually just going to move this one over by itself, because I know that one needs full sun, and I'll put the shade ones on this end just so I kind of get a separation of what's what. This green peas needs full sun. So which one was it? The sweet basil and the peas can go together because those both need sun, full sun. And then so the curly kale needs part shade. So the kale, the peppermints, and the lettuce can all go in the same pot because they all need part shade. So then you don't have to worry about, well, some of these need shade, some of them need sun. So I'm just going to bring this over and also bring over peppermint. The other thing I think you have to kind of think about is how far do these spread and how much do they take over, because I haven't had much experience with cucumber, but cucumber I hear kind of takes over. So it also, when you look at the we have some cucumber seeds that I need to plant, they also say that they need quite a bit of space in between them. So you don't want to plant cucumber in a small little container like this. So also paying attention to how much spacing is going in between your plants, like how much they need, and then like if they're going to take over the pot that they're in. If you're concerned about that for your other plants, that's another thing you want to be aware of. So let's see. So I got kind of like two forms of lettucey kind of thing. So that's cool. Like the kale and the romaine. The mint is a little bit different, but this one actually I would like to try to get some more of these and multiply this one, because if you can see, like on the stems there's little nodes. The nodes are like the little rings where the leaflets come off, and so you could cut around those and actually try growing more roots from those. So that would be a good one to try to make more of, and then your $4 that you spent could go a longer distance. So I'm going to get started with those. I can just show you how to take them out real quick. So start off again with the romaine. So I'm going to leave this little tag in here so I know what's there. I'm going to make some space for it. So this container is actually not as deep as it looks. It's about this deep, and then it has like a little water reservoir or whatever you call it underneath. So it's not as big as it looks. So I'm gonna make space. I do have more soil too, but I guess I won't use it. right now. And to take this out, I'm just going to turn it upside down, give it a bit of a squeeze. I'm going to be gentle with the roots because the roots can be pretty fragile on a lot of these plants. And then I'm just going to try to, these are kind of all kind of surrounding the plant, so I might leave it like it is for right now if I can't get it apart gently because I don't want to kill the plant. So let's see what I can shake off of the dirt. Yeah, so for now I'm just going to leave this one as it is and just really want to get it apart, but I don't want to kill it. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it as it is for right now and just cover around it. And then I have more soil that I could actually put on top to kind of cover around it a little bit more and actually give it some more nutrients because the soil was used in the past. And it's sat for a while, so maybe it's kind of replenished itself, hopefully. Next is peppermint. So I'm going to stick that there and give it a squeeze. This one's also got roots around it. Let's see if there's not a whole lot going on with this one either. I'm just gonna plant this one as is also. So I'm gonna put this in its own little space over here. That's it. These are the part shade plants, so these might go kind of near a house, or on the north side if you want to be particular, is what this other guy was talking about when he was talking about growing roots from roses. So the north side is where there's not going to be any direct sun, hopefully. So I would save these little buckets just in case you want to use them to plant seedlings, or you have other baby plants that you want to get going further. He just saw something, I guess. Okay, and then for the curly kale, I'm gonna put this kind of over here in its own corner. And there are again 6 little pots with these, although this one didn't have any plant coming out of it yet. Hopefully there's some roots or some seed or something in there, but just watch out for that when you buy your plants because I didn't catch that well enough to return it. But what does kale say do? 12 to 18 inches apart. So actually this container is pretty small for that. But you can transplant them again later. You probably want to minimize the amount of transplantations you do so you don't have to damage your root system. But I'm just going to use what I have for now and put them in here to start. So see, here goes one. I'm just going to take them all out first. 2, 3. Please. The one that didn't have the plant. 4. Oops. 5. And here's number 6. And again, keep your little containers if you're planting other seedlings or plants that will need a home temporarily. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these in. What did it say about depth? So container deep again for this. So yeah, I mean, don't get hung up if you don't have all the tools you think you need. It's like if you have something to get started, just start with what you have. Start with a shoe tool if you need to. Plants will know the difference once they're in the dirt, right? If you've aerated your soil enough and you've done what you need to do. I'm going to spread these out a little bit just because they're supposed to be 12 to 18 inches apart. This isn't 12 inches, but you work with what you have. And I'm going to plant the one that didn't have a plant plant coming out of it, just in case it does grow something later. Okay, so that didn't take long, and these can be a little bit better covered. The soil was already moist before I put this in here, but if you're working with new soil, you might want to water the soil before you transplant your little plants. And then this can be now moved to a place where there's partial shade for them to grow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Just easy transplantation from the ones that were already started, not from seeds. I have planted from seeds. That's also fun. It seems like there's a bit more of a risk with that because hopefully they come up, but it's so rewarding to see when they do start coming up and they get their little sprouts coming out of the soil. That's a lot of fun. It just, shows the beauty of God's creation, and I think it's fun to watch. And it's like, whoa, I had a part in, a part in planting these little things that God made and seeing them come up, and it's so amazing and so rewarding to see that. So happy planting.